Stay there, duck there. I hit the ground, smash, pull the juice out. This bitch over there with them pointing the sheep out. They won't be out here, they gon' get it in the worst way. I'ma show them how black play, roll the dice, fucking with meats like snake eyes. I break guys, sit back and watch my cake rise. It's all about the Benjamin's true, that be the motto. Ran out of ammo and started throwing bottles, running, and I ain't looking back for shit. Crooked ass bitch, man, I get you back for dinner.
Baby, you drive me crazy.
What up, man?
I'll never betray you. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You drive me crazy.
This is the last altercation I've been on the street. See honey at the club every week and I speak. I'ma rock that ass to sleep before I strike. I ain't know the real deal until last night.
What's up?
One of them brothers to slap with baby bro. Used to call my crib.
What's up? What's up, man? What's up? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Trent? Yo. 3 times. What's up? What's up, AD? Kids definitely disorder. 24/7, huh? Hey. What's happening? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, Oscar. What's happening, man? I'm sitting there listening to some of my bad boy stuff, man. Listen to some of my bad boy stuff. You know, Bad Boy ran in the 90s, man. Puff Daddy. Now they slandering his name. We'll see. I just want all my people. I just want y'all to realize one thing, man. We don't convict the man until he's been proven guilty. We'll go by accusations. Accusations don't mean nothing. Everybody can accuse somebody. So we got to see what they can prove. It takes a while so we can figure out, you know, what's if you can get 12 people to believe they did something. You know, you're innocent till proven guilty, man. You're innocent till proven guilty. I'm kind of tripping though, because I'm like other stuff, man. I'm just like, there's so much duplicity and fakeness in the industry. I hope they don't cut the audio on this, because I try to keep it real, man, like they did the other day. But I think a lot of people in this industry, in this culture, this hip hop, man, a lot of these those implants, man, they say one thing and do something totally different. Like for instance, this dude came out, called himself Get Rich and Die Trying. He supposedly came from the street, hard the street, and he got this subculture thinking that he represents the embodiment of the gangster culture of the subculture. They said they look like me, you know what I'm saying? And here he go. I know the code of the streets is that if you see the police got somebody and both of y'all living illegally, you don't help the police out. You don't. That's the code of the street. This dude Curtis done made a whole documentary about a man that ain't been proven guilty. I'm looking at y'all. I want to ask y'all. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, what code is that? Who made you the morality of the police? What you done did? I'm really trying to wrap my head around that. When you came out with all this street G unit and all this other stuff here, it's almost, let me tell y'all, some of these people actors. That's why I won't have no association with none of them, right? Remember when Ice-T made that song, F the Police? Every character he done played in Hollywood has been the police. You see how these people say anything to get, and then when they get up there, they flip the script and do something totally different. All this stuff is fiction. All this stuff is fiction, man. These people up there. So you had all this. Before I go to ask you the cardio question, you always see all these dudes talking about they pushing keys, selling work, this, that, another. So you had money, living illegally, and use the plug. You left that to come over here to get money so somebody tell you what to do. I'm gonna come on, man. Y'all stay with me, man. So on the street, you calling the shots. Nobody telling you what to do. You the big man. You decide to leave that and go over here and work for these people so they can tell you what to do. So this record executive can tell you what to do. This AR people can tell you what to do. You left being your own boss to be this label employee, but you want me to believe that you came from the same cloth that I used to be. Man, cut it out, man. Man, stop it. Cut it out, man. These people, all they doing is filling up these prisons. I heard a song today. I was talking to this young brother, good. He's a mechanic. And he said, you know what, MB, you right, man. We listened to this song by somebody in the 90s. This dude got a song. The song said, break the law, break the law. F the law, break the law, F the law, break the law. And I said, man, what? He said, yeah, I know, I just got to listen to that, man. This is my dad uses this type artist. And then I said, yeah, and he tell you, yeah, he said, yeah. I said, dang. And these people rich today. These people rich today and don't live in the community. They tell them, they make a song and say, break the law, F the law. That's the chanting chorus of the song. Didn't never hear radio airplay. That's the chanting chorus of the song. This man rich, multi-millionaire. And don't live in, and suppose I want, see, that's why I want to tell y'all. Like if you go to the inner cities of Atlanta, I'm talking about the real inner city of Atlanta. Nobody know no Clifford Harris. Fat not fish. But see, when you go outside and then you can tell people whatever you want to tell them. And we feeding all these brothers into the prison complex, man. Tell them, Paige. Tell them, people. Tell them what's up, people. Tell them, man. Tell them, man. Why I'm talking about that? Who don't ain't nobody know you, man? This actor. You know what happened to that last actor, man? Man, God bless dead, man. But you saw Tupac when the rapping that stuff so much he started. Jay told him on that song to watch. He went to rapping that stuff so much you got to believe in it. Then he ran up across a real gangster. You put the hands on a real gangster. You thought he was gonna let that go because you got out on him. You and a couple of people got out on him. You thought he was gonna let that go. He ain't from the street. You ain't run your mouth, man. You put your hands on somebody. Went out, and he shows you, God bless his dad, but you can't play that role. And I'm saying, you look at all these actors up here, actors, and the ones they trick the young boy. Ooh, boy. Oh. Hey, man, let's get these cardio questions. Leave these people that's sending people to these coons alone, bro. Leave these coons alone, man. I didn't incarcerate. They ain't tell you the struggle. How you tell them how to get out the struggle? Okay, AD. When the Rampage gonna hit the box? They over there. The box is built. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture of the box. It's a certain thing you're gonna have to do to get the box and get the subs inside the enclosure. But us box builders know it. Whenever you have a magnet that is the same size as the basket, or very, very close, you're always limited with the size of the speaker wire you can put in there. You're going to bring it down. Some people don't like to do that. Okay. I've shown you a way where you can get 12 gauge wire in. 12 gauge wire in. Solid 12 gauge wire. Strand OLC wire. And I'm going to show you how to do it probably tomorrow when I put the box inside the vehicle. Yeah. When I put the box inside the vehicle. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like I'm not even going to clear code it. I'm going to leave that. Let me show y'all something. Man, why I keep popping in and out? They did that last night. That must be somebody on my feed. I know the time we live in. When they go blank like that, it's somebody mirroring on the screen. Somebody big mirroring on the screen. Cause what I said yesterday. I ain't nobody, man. I'm just stating my opinion. Don't harm me. Don't harm me. I'm just stating my opinion, man. What I basically said, they know what I said. Now I'll say it again. I don't care. I don't think the President of the United States running the United States. I think the people that run them networks, them the real presidents. None of the people dictate who do what in America. People control what you see, they control you. Look at here. I'm gonna share this to you. If people control what you see and hear, what's up, baby? I see you now. People control what you see and what you hear. Okay, when nobody tell you, they control you. That's why my channel don't have that much publicity in, because I'm actually giving y'all the truth. You prove it. You test out these stereos yourself. But you go listen. Y'all been taking cardio advice from the SPL guy, and all y'all want to do is just sound good on music. And some of y'all been buying the same stuff over and over and over again. I know one company on version 7. In 7 iterations, the basket ain't changed that one time. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man, because I'm gonna hit you with real hard truth. In 7 iterations, the basket ain't changed. Not so with DD. Not so with B2 Audio. Soon not to be so with DB Drive. They he took heat of it. I just tried to show y'all on that link the other day. What did DB Drive do? They went and bought baskets for all everything the DB Drive line got revamped. And them amplifiers are making power now. Not just the G7. They revamped everything. They going all out, man. Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what's a massive audio. When they go buy their own basket design, if you want to do something, and then when stuff changes, it really changes. It drastically changes. One version don't look like the last version. Don't get caught up in the business of subwoofers. But anyway, that's the box. Let me put it up on stage. That's the box right there. Now that's not an aerial port. That hole right there is a Draco alignment. So what you're seeing is that's where the woofers on the side going to be. So it's going to be 2 up top and 2 on the side. Maybe I can lift it up. I got a real high hand. There you go. Y'all see that? Yeah, so it's 2 up top. Them 2 holes on the bottom, that's where the SMD terminal is going to go. I got a set of SMD terminals I bought, and I just keep rotating them around. But that's a couple of the boxes that is going to go out tomorrow. Let me see. 3 of them not. 3 of them getting shipped. 1, 2, 3, 4 getting shipped out tomorrow. And then 3 of them pickups. And then I gotta put that in the truck. Probably might put it in tomorrow morning after I go down to the lumber yard, pick up some more birch. That's a red oak box right there. Yeah, I'm excited to hear him too. Very, very excited. So excited. I'm gonna test them on 2500 watts and see what they do there before we jump it up. Before we jump it up. But right now, got some things I'm gonna have to do to the beast, man. About time for the beast to get overhauled. Those y'all got deals know what that means. Trying to just bulletproof the boys some more. Nick, let me tell you what I think. What I think about the kick amps when they just drops. I don't think big things gonna have for kicking this year. I believe the Q class is gonna drop this year. Please focus on the word believe. I believe the Q class is gonna drop this year. We already know there is a Q class. Kip told you that in the feed a couple of weeks ago. So we know the Q class 8 is gonna be released here soon. With that being said, when they do release the Q class 8, I'm gonna switch over from the M5, the M2500 I have off, whatever I have in there, and I'm gonna try out that Kicker 3000. You notice they didn't go no higher than 3,000 watts on that Kicker LX amp, and I think the LX stands for luxury line. It's the performance features, and I believe I want to see for sure before I speak on it. I want to ask myself, because I believe I've been asked by Kicker, and I have been asked. Yeah, here it is, the LX amplifier. Now, even though the WXA is above the LX, that's not their flagship amps. That's the amps that they want you to use for maximum power. Okay, the WXA, maximum power, preferably to power the Solo X. Because if you're using the Solo X, you need some over-the-top power. And for those reasons, we give you more of the power. And even though it has its own dampening, control, and everything that I tell you about, it does sound great. The refinement there is not as the same refinement they have in a luxury amps. Not all power is the same. So you don't pick a Solo X if you're trying to do a sound quality setup. You just don't. You pick a Q class comp Q12 or 10. So for that being said, you go on for SQ, then you want to look more so to the, I mean, for the pinnacle is their comp Q subs. Accurate reproduction and can very, very loud, but not as loud as a solo, even as the new Q class replacement. Well, no, it's similar to the Q class. It just be squared to increase the cone area. You want to try to pair those with the LX line. Now, for my taste and how I listen to music, that's what I'm going to pair them up with. I'm going to use I'm pretty sure they're going to beef it up. I don't think it's going to be 500. It's probably going to be 750. I had to watch what I say because I signed in. Kicker got a lot of big things in store for 2025. They ain't stopped. I told y'all they ain't went nowhere, man. So I'm eagerly excited about the release of the Q class. And I'm going to pair them up with a Kicker LX amp. Now, what I want to look at here for me is on the 3000. I want to read it right up. When they got a 7-channel amp, I got something to show you. There's another company I got a that I carry, got an 8-channel amp. I'm gonna put their video up there as well. I'm gonna need to call Kicker and talk to the new marketing guy and see if I can. Would they like to share? Would they like to put some of their videos on my channel? With I don't know if we got the same amount of subscribers or not. But either way it goes, just added publicity for brands I have utmost respect for. And like. So this 3000, it is a perfect marriage of SQ design and high-powered output, utilizing feedback from the industry to deliver the most requested features while maintaining the highest performance possible. Right way for monitor and adjust dash remote, class D for lower power, ride longer power handling, low operating temperatures, game match LED, custom appearance, European fit to high 7 low and high level up to 40 volts. You can use it with a aftermarket radio. It's 1600 because nobody's giving you a factory radio with 60. If it's 40 volts, that means it's 1600 watts. Man, ain't no factory system giving you 1600 watts in total application. So it'll work. The LX amps will work with a direct connect right after the factory amp and increase the power. Turn on mode, circuit, remote. What it doesn't tell me, what I'm going to find out, I believe Kicker has went full bridge. I know the Warhorse is a full bridge amp. So now remember, all full bridge amps are not the same. I don't like full bridge sound based on the Certain Vega full bridge sound I heard. I'm talking about years ago. This is even before I grew the channel. I didn't like full bridge sound. I thought the bass was hollow. So from that point to now, things have changed. Okay. DD has a full bridge amp. I believe it's in the SS line. It is the SS line. I think that 3000 is full bridge, but it's done his way. He wants me to listen to his as well. Kicker wants me to listen to the Warhorse. They said Warhorse. I'm gonna make my decision on full bridge. I believe the LX line is full bridge. I told y'all I know everything is going that way. Like things going lithium. I'm still in AGM. I just gotta see, just because it's going that way as a new trend, I mean I'm gonna jump on it. Okay. I want to see if I like it now because I know these people, Kicker, DD, even B2 has a full bridge line. These people are going to pay the money so that, number one, they don't have like other companies brought you out their full bridge amps and doubles fell left and right. So much so they nobody figured out, man, y'all just making money on us. They still making money on you. But other companies weren't doing that at the time because they really wanted to give you something. So Kicker, it took DD just came out of full bridge amp last year with the release of the SS line. Kicker went, I think Kicker was full bridge with some of their CXAs, and now it's even better. They're telling me, man, B, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. I mean, and when Kicker say that, and then Josh said the same thing, saying, B, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. I'm gonna have to see. I hear that, but I also have to butcher my opinion with MB. We do this for a living. We good in the boxes, boy. But this is what we do for a living. And we hear that and we know it's doing the exact same thing it did be. So we're gonna see. So they want me to listen to it. It was admitted though that when full bridge technology first came out, people were just jumping on it. Amps were failing left and right, different companies, tie-ups. Other companies saw, well, let me get in on that full bridge wave. Then they still start feeling they had to get up out of it. But other companies that had the money saying, man, if you do it the right way and pay the money, the price won't be in piss poor in the dirt like those who ain't doing it the right way. Price it's gonna be a little not gonna be as expensive as a half bridge because you can do it a little more easier, but that's just the wave of the future. Like pretty soon, man, the wave of the future is Neo. I even told Jay. Jay made the 6.5. The Rampage 6.5 was made to complete in the American market. Okay. I hope I answered your kicker question, but I want to tell y'all something. Hey, the Rampage, and let's look at it. The Rampage 6.5. There they are. Okay. That thing was made. I get some little nods. I feel like showing y'all a little something. This woofer was made for the American market. Okay. It was not made for the American market. The reason why it was not made for the European market, because they've been about efficiency in Europe. All right. We haven't. We've been pushing the lift the truck scenario with subwoofers with these new upstart companies that's coming out now. All right. Companies like, I ain't gonna show names, y'all know what they is. They push you these inefficient subwoofers. When I say inefficient, I mean it takes gobs of power to give them the movement because the gap is significantly large. So you have to put so much heat into the coil for the core to magnetize enough to respond to the permanent field with any meaningful force. I hope that's just a basic way of making you understand that, okay? That's why they're able to get these woofers with these massive power handling. Make the gap bigger. So the heat won't build up as fast, but you're going to dump so much power into it for it to react to the permanent field with any measurable amount of force to move what it weighs in the cone above. Now, Jay, I was showing you who's doing it, how strong he can use his top plate to focus a magnetic field so large that it leaks over and you can stand a paper clip with a ferrite magnet. Well, how he does his voice coil and how he does the topography of his top plate in his motor, how he want to magnetize it up. Digital Design was doing the same thing. Well, been doing way for B2 Audio. Of course, they Digital Design, the oldest company, with were older than B2, with tight gaps. So that that was a signature sound, and both of them have a signature sound. That's when people ask me what is better between one of the brands, ID and King. I really can't answer that question. That's it. I really can't answer that question because that's why they all Kings. They sound good, and they have the ability to maintain a certain loudness. All of them can get that loudness. So there is no best. Pick what you want to pick. All of them utilize tight gaps. They all have their own signature sound. You don't need to apply that much power for them to get loud. What's more impressive? It's taking you 2,500 watts to hit a 140 dB, or it take you 5,000 to hit 42. You can't even tell the difference. You feel what I'm saying? The efficiency always going to win. Jay created that subwoofer strictly for the American market. It's not going to be popular in Europe. They don't want nothing that heavy inside their vehicle. It's popular here because y'all judge everything by size. And he's just showing you how strong that coil is. Me personally, I'm not going to throw 1,000 watts to him just because he made that for the American market. That cone with that same voice, with that same cone on that is different from the last Rage version 1. Is that's the same voice cord as on the 8-inch subwoofer. It's just got a much stronger magnetic field now. And he made the Spider coatings enough. So it's got 15 millimeters of X-Max one way, 30 combined, and I'm probably about twice that, or 3 times that it's mechanical. It's going to sound, and it's going to sound crazy. But let me show you something. I want to tell you. Look at the American mindset. This was Jay. This was Jay and I said his company with his HNX. Look at the size up. Very popular. Now these he had the CC8, then he came out with the XNH. This was his first Super 8 right here. Plenty of videos of people showing the X-Max on this driver. I got a pair. Jay gave me a pair. So this is a CCX8. People saying this woofer was having 1,000 watts way back then. This design was copied by another company here in America before people got to knowing Jay. But this was the European mindset. Efficiency. It's a wide motor so that you can get a lot of force. Let me put the microphone over here. So that you can get a lot of force inside. Let me put the mic right here. So that you can get a lot of force inside the gap. Move this far beyond this 15 millimeters X-Max. Now, it was very popular until another company came out and kept making their motors bigger. So because of that, Jay went back to work. Now remember, this had a 2.5-inch voice coil. 2.5-inch voice coil. It was loud, it was efficient, but it didn't necessarily have the sound that Jay wanted. So he went from here changed it and beefed it up to this. This is the Rampage version 2. Version 2 seen the carbon fiber cone, dust cap, and the motor got slightly larger, just a little bit larger than version 1. At that point, it's from here up, the sound is B2 audio. Sound is B2 audio, right? It's sound. 2-inch voice coil. This is as big as the European look needed to be. This is as big as the European needed to be because it's more focused on the sound. Now, companies kept coming out with larger and larger motors. Jay had this monstrosity on deck. Now, as you study the market, you'll see the American mindset is far different than the rest of the world. Size matters here. That's the biggest thing, y'all, with the size. That's another answer that he has for the American market. That woofer there. It's a prototype. Design sitting on deck that he's playing with to get him the sound that he wants. B2 Auto would have. That's why it ain't been released yet. B2 Auto has its own signature sound. With that being said, y'all keep wanting more and more with less. And I'm happy with that because I'm going to push them to do more and more with it. Right? Y'all know I'm going to push them to do more and more with it. That's why we birthed that. Well, that's why Jay birthed that Rampage. That's what y'all want to see, over the top. Now, all those drivers, them 8-inch drivers I showed you, even the first one, can handle 1,000 watts on it. I think he had the CC8 at 750 though. Way ahead of his time from everybody. with a 2.5-inch voice cord. Now he's doing the same thing with this 2-inch voice cord. This is, let me get this question up here. This is the mindset that y'all are looking for. I don't even know. I wonder how I even got on this tangent. I done taught y'all something, but I'm trying to figure out how did I get on this tangent about this. I done lost I'm sure I done lost how I got to this. I hope y'all learned something, whatever it did, but I think I strayed far off and got on this tangent. Let me get to some of these questions to come back down in here, man. I don't know how I got to that, but that's how my mind went with this cardio, man. I'll be thinking about stuff, man. Oh, I think I'm gonna ask you this question right here. 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I was just with my mechanic an hour ago. Hope you're still in the feed. We was looking at Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Glad you said that. Just looking at it today. He might be with the mechanic. Got a young guy's name, 24. Watch. Yes, you got the room to run 15 with some brands. I would recommend you put DD in there though. Yeah, DD, they move, man. They made for a big box. I wouldn't recommend you put Kick in there. You could get the necessary volume. It's gonna fill up that whole back area. However, and you're going to face the port up, probably be a slot port in the box facing up so you can roll over the top. However, it's going to be net. You're probably going to get maybe 6 cubes in there and stay below the window line. Any higher than that, you ain't going to be able to see out that back. Now, here's the thing. The young guy was asking me, said, man, what you put in there? In that track hall. So we in the back, we're looking at it. I said 210s. He said, why, 210s? But you can feel it. I said, yeah, because think about it. The reason why, and I was talking to a guy today, John Paul Martin. He might, by early this week, he might be in the feed too. Not here to bash nobody else. Don't do it in the feed. Don't do it in the feed. I pointed out what that person didn't do. You got your opinion, but I don't participate in bash nobody in the feed. I'm not going to attack nobody else. Anybody. Baby, I know if you see anybody attack somebody and say, yeah, man, he don't know what to do. Attack another box builder. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mom, to get them out, that gotta get you kicked out. Get you kicked out. Because we all learning. All right. Now, the reason why it's easy, why I tell y'all to do 2/8 to see inside of a truck is because if you like lows and you like music the way I listen to it, that's why I say if you don't like bass, if you don't like me, that was just me having a little fun. You do like bass, if you don't like me, it don't make no difference. The wavelength for the meter to pick up, you are playing the frequency, but because the cabin is so short, if you put a large cone inside that short cabin, you are playing 30 hertz. You are playing 29 hertz. But what's going to, because of the wavelength and the length of your cabin, if the cone area is too big, you won't meter low. It's always going to be up there because the meter ain't going to be able to pick up that low wavelength as easy as it can pick up that high wavelength because the cone area is so big. If you shrink the cone area, the wavelength is still the same, but the amount of air being moved is long by such a small cone, able the meter to pick up the lower score. That's why I run 2/8. Guy called me today. Yes, guy put 212s on the seat. He said, man, I cannot get this thing. It's tuned in the 30s MB, but it won't meter in the 30s. It always means it 50 hertz, way past 140. I said, yeah, I know. I could put 2s in there. Why is it doing that? I said, go back to the Wave Tech 12 box. Wave Tech, what that got to do with the truck cabins? That's why I tell you I specialize in this. If you want to be low and loud, it's easy to attain a 140 or even more. Right around there with 2/8 on the seat of any cabin, except for the Ram. You don't have enough resonation in there because you got a crew cab, but you ain't got enough resonation on the seat. You're gonna be in the 30s, but you ain't gonna necessarily be 33, anything below 35. All right, why? Because your res ain't that big, your box ain't that big. But the GMC and the Fords, because of the length of the cabin, the amount of air being moved, if you use 2.8s no more than 3, you right at a 140. I know I've done this. ATL Georgia, we done took 2 Q Class 8s, not those 2, his 2 that he won't sell, on a J Audio 1200, an under-seat truck box, volume seat truck box, and the Texas Disney Silverado did a 139.7 to 35 hertz fat nap fiction on music. Now, I know this, and I sell this design to people. Now, he has even tried me and tried to go bigger cone. But no, you got louder, frequency went up. Same thing gonna happen here in your Jeep. You put 2 15s in there, you're gonna hear the lows playing, but if you're focusing on the meter and it resonating low all the time as you go there applying power, not gonna happen to you inside the vehicle. People outside gonna hear the lows. You know, like, man, y'all saying it's play low, it just don't seem like it's playing low to me because you right at the epicenter of the earthquake. You right there at the epicenter of the earthquake, and you don't have enough of them. You don't have enough of them to make up for that. If you did, it'd be like jamming, like you see them big bills, and they be playing low. Yeah, they play a lot of them. They can't help it. They moving so much air around you. Everybody experiencing inside. They ain't experience like that, but everybody around you, they feeling them lows, bro. So many of them, but I saw you only got 2. That 15, as you go to apply power, if you tune it low enough where it can stay low, then you ain't gonna be musical. So if you put 15s in there, the low is gonna be outside the car. If you put 12s in there, a little lower. You put 10s in there, it's gonna be deep, 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 deep. Now to make up with the fact that I'm using a 10-inch cone, that's when you start using the super 10s. Like they got these super 8s. You don't put it as a regular 10 in there. I told myself I'll put 2 DD 95 10s or 99 10s, 2 Solo X 10s, 4 cube box. Okay, yeah, you can put that in there. Yeah. B2 Audio XL Rage 10. I know what 10, I'll put 2 of them in there. And then the other factor is this. It was me, problem child. The Jeep Cherokee, everybody don't know the MBE way. Ooh, that scared the daylights out of me. Hey, I was scared. Y'all see me? Yeah, you see me? Y'all, I don't know if it's seen. I don't scared don't move though. I scared be ready, get at it. Then I realized there wasn't nothing over there. that was the whole, wait a second. Ain't nothing over there. I can't hit what I can't see. So, but I said everybody would do it they would expect, I 215. I said they would hear them, they'll be loud. But when I come through my 210s in a Jeep Cherokee track out, same body style, I had them 10s so low. Get some high performance 10s, bro. Get you some high performance. Don't go 8s. No. I'm trying to get you carrying way down the street. Or if you don't want to do 210, do your 112, do your DD9912 or Solo X12 in that space, and let me use the right port area. And make sure your electrical right. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna line that box off that, your big go like this and then curve like that. We're gonna use that to our benefit and quake. And then when people, man, what 12 you got in there? See, that's why I always mess with these 8s for another reason to fit. Also trying to do less and more. 212, yeah, you supposed to be loud. You put up in that track out with them 210, quaking the ground. Man, you got in the windows tinted, you got 412, folks. No, man, ain't number 210. Ain't nowhere in there 2. See, that's what I like to do. What I like to do, problem child. I've always been a stunner. I don't never do it the easy way. I pull up on people. I'm going to shows this year. I pull up on people, man. They say it don't sound like no 212 and no 28s, man. My truck do not sound like no 28. I promise you that. I know I saw my ears. I let my wife drove away, turn mine on. So my ears gonna be used to when you get out of the vehicle. I said, yeah, that thing don't sound like no 2. I know I can't hear that because it don't sound like no 28. I'm bringing on music pressure. Pressure, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, I would do 210, homie. Yeah. Hey. I think I answered your question. I got a 2019 GMC Sierra. You don't need a seat lift. What setup and sub would you ring and they'll give me the most output? 2.8 facing forward. I could probably get on. I can get it under a truck. I'm looking for some deep, rich, clean banks. Thanks for your B back. That's it. That's it. G keep. Oh man, I want. Hey, baby, look at that name right there. Look at that name right there. Man, I might be my brother-in-law playing games with me, man. Yeah, I got 2.8 facing forward. 2.8 facing forward, man. 2.8 facing forward to get y'all. That's all you gonna need, man. You don't need no seat lift. You don't need no seat lift. 2.8 gonna shock you. If you pick one of my kings, that's why I'm having success I have right now. People, any of my king, I don't care what you pick. 2 of them on a 2500 watt amp. In a truck. And one of my boxes gonna be 40 and the 30s. I can comfortably say that because I did it with a Texas Silverado edition with 2 Q Class 8 on 1200 watt. Yeah. And that was just on that day. He'll do a 42. I know what I know, man. I know what I know. So the conclusion, what I was telling you, the other guy is, it ain't just, it's also about your space, but what are you trying to do? As far as what you want to hear from your listening position. Cone area and cabin volume need to be considered as well. Cone area and cabin volume. That's why I'm against. I want to put 2 10s and 4 10s on the seat of my truck. I said, you just want to be loud. You ain't gonna never be low. I don't care what you see on the Facebook, you ain't gonna be low. I done heard that and tried it. It don't work. You're gonna be loud. You ain't gonna be low. You're gonna be 45, 46 in the 45s and 50s for sure. You are not gonna be medium and lows. Bad not fixed. Whenever they say, look at this, one dude said on Facebook, look at this MB woo. I said, put the meter up there. Put the meter. I want to hear the loud part and the wattage. What's the scope? What's the hertz? If you north of 40, holla at you. 8s north of 33. Talk to me, baby. Put some respect on my name, man. Fat and fiction. I'm for real, but I'm serious about it. I done studied this, man. Here we go. Where is the kicker Solo X? Is the motor too big for that one, for that small cone? The kicker Solo X, the Solo X, they got a kicker Solo X? Hey, you sure? Or you talking about the Q class? Is the motor too? No, they taper it down. They taper it down. Let me get another question. Hey, we doing this evening, brother. Jamie Shame. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Smeedic. I'm gonna say that. So I know you're obviously an enclosure guy, but what's your take on using it in a free or infinite baffle due to the good QTS numbers? I don't know. I haven't done it, so I ain't really got no take on it. I don't know if you know. I don't speculate on stuff I ain't done. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Because people don't understand that you can take that kicker Q Class 8 and you can grab it out, and that joke will be grabbed out in the box 3.75 Q. All kicker subs love big boxes. Now, the thing is, y'all keep wanting to throw the same power to it, you don't need to. And then it all depends on your goal. What you trying to use it for, man? All depends on your goal. Like tomorrow, I'm going to build me a very, very low tune horn. I could build it for my kickers. I ain't heard them in a long time. I might build me a horn. I'm build me a long horn, tuned to like 30 hertz. Yeah. And we'll see. I ain't using such a long time. They'll never. Yeah, that's what I might do. Okay. They send you that 8-inch Solo X yet, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Stop trying to pick. Ooh, I don't answer questions like this, brother. 79 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, 2515. Ooh, B subs. What's the best option? Blow through 4th or 6th through on the rear deck. I don't know who's gonna do it, but you need a lot of port area if you're using 5. You need a lot of port area. I would say your I would probably do a 4, only because I'm looking at how much room you got back there. That's they're using the 6, and you got 2 515s. I know you got enough room for a 4, but I ain't a specialist in 4, so I really can't answer that question. Do you have the comp cues for sale? Mm-mm. No, I don't have any on me for sale. No, sir. MB, do you run an MC's amplifier in your truck? You got that right. M2500. Ever since I've been with them ever since the M2000. What DD amplifier do you recommend that plays 1500 watts? The DD M2500 is 1500 watts at 2 ohms. Don't want to run 0 gauge, 4 gauge, okay? Oh, Lord. 1500 watt. You don't want to run 0 gauge. Look at the DDSS amps. Look at the mini footprints amp. So you scroll down, M is a flagship. Scroll down until you get to the SS amps. That'll answer your question. All right. Okay, the Monte Carlo getting the crib. The bad guy 56. Oh, is your fam? Oh, this guy. It was a family model getting MB equipped. Nah, he cheap. He don't want about his stuff. He gonna keep his car stuff in there. And he know that's when I had them 460. Can you imagine? Look, 2 Scar SVR 15. Was it SVR 15? Yeah, SVR 15. Yeah, improperly done. No, VXL. Anyway, it was some 15s car guy. And some DD 6.5 gave him all he wanted. Gave him all he wanted, man. He said, man, I don't even want to turn it on, man. I answered that question. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm scared to play a song by Doom called Young Nudie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna take the time to go listen to that. Brad West. What's up, MB? I listen to all types of music: rock, hip hop, rap, R&B, blues. I do too, but hip hop, rap, and R&B is pretty much the same. Which speakers will sound better than 25 or some kickers? Which speakers do? I got a whole bunch of kings up there, man. You got to pick. I ain't gonna tell you that. I got several kings. Freeze that picture when I said this is my gang, and them my kings up there. Every speaker I deem a king, I recommend. All of them can do everything you just said. There's no subwoofer that only plays one genre of music. Not in my king camp. Maybe it's some subwoofers you've been used to playing with, but not in my king camp. All my kings will perform every genre of music you said in the proper box. MB, would you consider a box with sub that plays all bass notes? Would you consider a box with sub that play all bass notes the same SPL? You're not gonna find a box that's gonna play all bass notes the same. Not even a seal box rolls off. So that answers your question. True Stone. What are your thoughts on hooking up a system running 2/8 at 4 ohm and 2/8 at 2 ohm and 2/8 at 1 ohm? Or why are we doing this? Why are we being complicated? That's my first thought. Why are we doing this? You got 6/8 and you're gonna want them in different ohm loads for what's your logic? That's my first thought on that. What's up, Kenny Coast? Oh, thank you, Kenny, man. Someone in that channel, man. Blown Fuse says I'm looking towards more efficient subs lately. I've been blown away with what I can achieve compared to the heavy power and gobbling bad boy. Yeah, it's right. Box. Boston Electrical. That box right, and you pair and you got your cone area in relation to your cabin right. As far as the musical setup, you'd be surprised what you could do with. Look, especially the technology came a long way these days, man. What I'm doing with eights is amazing. Man, I wouldn't do this eights in the '90s, but interested in no eights. Yeah, man, this is amazing. Good evening, MBEnclosures. Keep in mind a bridge amp sees the load as a half impedance. Unless I'm not understanding full bridge, please explain my mistake. I can't explain it to you. I just know they don't have, normally full bridge amps don't have enough capacitance for me to hold the note where it needs to be. I'm going to see one day, this year for sure, because the Q Class 8, I'm pretty sure going to drop this year. And I'm going to get that. My next amp to try 2 amps, the B2 audio amp, raised 2500, and the Kicker LX 3000. If you get a 2.5 seat lift and then 5th gen RAM, good. You can get 2.8s in the box that a Ford and GMC have. You have the volume that they have. That's it. We don't do cutout boxes here just by the height. We talking about that. The only reason why we lifting this seat is to get the volume that's needed for the subwoofers to perform correctly. That's what we lifting the seat, not to increase the cone size. So you at 1.75 factory. When you lift it 2 inches, yeah, you do able to put a 10-inch there, but your box volume now is only slightly below what you get in a 5th gen GMC and a Ford with a 2.5-inch seat lift. The Ford without a seat lift still got more air encapsulated than you can encapsulate inside that RAM. That fix. So that's all. 2.8 still good for you. If you're not competing, man, what's the best thing on the seat? 2.8s, 2 of them Super Kings. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I like that. If I tell you there's cheese on the moon, bring crackers. Because MB Bob, I'll be just trapped, y'all understand you. What I'm trying to do, man, is share people understand their system and their goals. Stop taking. We'll take some advice from the SPL guys. You take some advice from me too. Take some guys from other stations. You know, get until you figure out what everybody say. This is need. Like we all say, you need electrical. Ain't nobody saying this sub gonna work without amp. We all that's true. I'm gonna need to work on my electrical first and foremost. All of them keep that in common. Go to who's explaining the best way for you to hear. Kicker is a great way to explain it. Far better than how I explain it right here. When you watch the Kicker show, Unmasked Live, I think it's every other Tuesday. Man, it's the same principles applied with, and they will answer questions even if you run a different equipment. That's the great thing about Kicker, because Steve said, man, I just love cardio. You know, just give him cardio, man. They get it for me, cool. I'm gonna get my product out there, and that's it. If they don't, cool too. They've been bragging Kicker for years. I didn't rag them though. I was always been with them. The get-go proved it. Now everybody jumping back and they liking Kicker. Cool. I'm glad. I hope I had a little hand in that. You've been doing their thing for years, man, and they can compete with the best of them. So but everybody need to be fearful that when that Q class drop. What? But hold on, man. Hold on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, boy. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted now. Oh my God, don't get it twisted now. Don't think he playing now. Come on, man. Look at this. This was the world's perfect sub. Because of this cone. This is the cone there of most people tens. Yes, sir. You can't be beat. Can't be beat. And if they keep the same cutout, and then go over, they can increase the cone there. You know they can increase the cone on this woofer and keep the same cutout. And they make this booty bigger. And it fit everywhere. Look at the mountain there. Huh? Look at the mountain there. And because of this slope, all they gotta do is bring this slope up, then give it a little bit more motor force. Bring it. Look, you see that taper? Bring that taper out, son. Bring the taper out. Bring the motor back. Instead of putting the cone in here, bring this halfway in. Keep the same profile. Hold on. Bring this in. Bring this line here out to here. Fix this cosmetic edge. You just increase the cone area again. This basket has enough. I can increase the cone area on this Q Class 8, and I'm not an engineer, but I just imagine Kicker say when they say they're gonna do something, it ain't gonna look the same. We'll take this, move it out to here. That right there, I'm looking at my finger. Y'all look at that. That's a 1/4 inch. That's a 1/4 inch all the way around. This grew by a 1/4 inch. This can't just screw it over. We still inside this cutout. And you still calling 8 because the cutout is still. They can move that over, move that cone over, move that, and still keep this basket at 7. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking on the inside. Yeah, they can move that over 1/4 inch and still keep this with a 7 and a 1/4 inch cutout all the way around and increase the SD because this will increase. Make the motor wider by, instead of being tapered like this, bring it out. And then make the motor go back some more. And it's over for some people. There's some 10s out there being in trouble. Boy, look, I'll tell you, boy, when I tell you a duck can pull a truck, why would I not like Kicker? Is you crazy? If I can sit here and figure this out. And he paying engineers, say feeds the family, make sure I make sure that I have a product that compete on any. I'm glad I ran into that Q Class. This was the perfect subwoofer. And then if he come out another 1/8 of an inch, another inch, and just come over here another 1/4, there's some people in trouble, homie. Come on, man. Steve getting them boys out of college. Steve getting them boys out of college, man. Kip getting old, man. You think Kip and Steve making crazy decisions, man? You see that boy that got on Unmasked Live? A little young guy? Little boy, genius. I seen his Facebook profile. That little dude, that little skinny, little slender young boy. He 30. I got a son around his age. He was somewhere between 28, 32. Yeah. They had them little boys there to figure this out. Real technique, unlimited R&D budget. Y'all think Kicking lost a step, man? Be for real, man. Come here and talk about some real cardio, man. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Now they getting back to this marketing game. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Last hoorah. When that Q Class dropped, can't wait. But in the meantime, I love all my brands. All of them bringing you chocolate. Every last one of them. I love, thank you, Jesus, that my name means something to earth. And I can honestly say everybody that brought you, I fully believe in. Everybody that brought you, I fully believe in. Most of them I say, I don't sell Massive Audio. I believe in him too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I can't say it, man. I just don't. There's a lot of stuff I got. There's a lot of stuff I ain't really do at this time. But I have it open, so when I move skillet where I need it to be later, It's gonna be one of my options. One of my options. But look here, man. I'm humble. I'm looking around. I just thank the Lord. And every brand I tell you that sound good, and will give you the performance you're looking for. Hey, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I have them boys in. We'll do a video on that. For the record, I just let y'all know that the I don't know what I did with them. My daughter-in-law was down there playing with them. She said, "Hey, guess what, Pop?" I said, "What?" A paperclip game. It was my daughter. My son's wife was down there. A paperclip game. They 4 paper clips. What? Yeah, I'm gonna release that video tomorrow. Yeah, stand straight up. A lot of motor force. A lot of strong magnetic field. I'm pretty sure that thing y'all see sitting over there is gonna have a lot of motor force. It says 49 PM meters. Jay Shock do the American thing too. I want to hear what it sounds like. I know it's gonna have B2 audio sound is just deep. I told you, of all the kings, the best sounding as far as the lows, like just real emphasis on them lower notes. It was 2 subs they did, and both of them had 2-inch voice cords. The Euphoria audio, and the B2 audio Rampage. Them lows is crazy. And this is just the tonal quality to the bass. They love the low. The lows just sound. It's a difference. Kicker has its own sound. It's a difference. It's a difference. And there's another subwoofer too, but they're not in production. That's why I only told you them two. Euphoria audio and the B2 audio Rampage. That Q class. I think it's 2.25, 2.375 voice core. That Q class sound is just yes, and that hump with it too. All they had to do was strengthen that motor, and it's terrible. It's woo. I'll holler at y'all next tomorrow, man. We'll talk some more. Y'all be good, man.